Horseshoes aren't just for good luck. In this passage, the narrator tells about something that happened during the first summer visit with Grandma. Rescuing. 1. We returned to the beach that afternoon for a walk. I watched her technique as Gram kept stopping to turn over any upside down crabs. She turned them gently, in one motion. She also put several of the stranded crabs back into the ocean. They swam away. I was certain I saw her give one or two of them a little pat. Graham described the horseshoe crabs as long distance swimmers. She said that when they get tired, they just turn over and float on their shells. Then they are just like little boats. When they are hungry, they stop swimming and gradually sink to the bottom of the ocean. There, the water is saltier and they find lots of sources of food. Horseshoe crabs are considered very valuable creatures. Scientists study them to learn about their 9 eyes and nervous systems. Their blood is used to test for some human diseases and also to test new drugs. Horseshoe crabs may look odd, but they have adapted to their changing environment and survived for 350 million years, since dinosaurs roamed the earth. 3. Every morning became a rescue mission. I turned over stranded crabs or tossed them back into the waves. I did this if seagulls hadn't reached them first to eat their tender parts. Sometimes I tossed them from the end of the rocks, waved, and wished them good luck as they swam away. Many times they'd float back in and become stuck on the shore again. I soon learned when the waves would take them farther out into the water. 4. I also tried to chase birds away when I saw them eating the crab eggs, but Graham told me I should leave the birds alone. For many years, this had been their way of getting the food they needed on their flight back north. 5. Early one morning, I walked out to discover everything had changed again. There was not a single horseshoe crab in sight. I ran back to the house to ask what happened to them. It's all right, Graham said. The crabs are done laying their eggs. They'll be back next year. I was disappointed. I hoped that I could come back to Graham's big ocean house again next summer. 6. I walked back to the beach and plopped down onto the warm sand. I watched the seagulls circling overhead. My crab rescue campaign had been an exciting new adventure, and thanks to Graham, I learned about the ocean environment. I had also helped nature a little and had seen a whole different way of living. Now I was ready for whatever my next summer adventure might be. Number 1. Read the sentences below. I watched her technique as Graham kept stopping to turn over any upside down crabs. She turned them gently in one motion. She also put several of the stranded crabs back into the ocean. What does the narrator's use of the word technique tell the reader about the narrator's opinion of Graham? A. The use of this word shows the reader that the narrator admires Graham. B. The use of this word shows the reader that the narrator wants to save the crabs. C. The use of this word shows the reader the importance of saving the crabs from harm. D. The use of this word shows the reader that the narrator wants to help Graham. 2. Part A. How does the narrator's interest in the crabs develop over the course of the plot? A. The narrator becomes increasingly uninterested in the crabs. B. The narrator slowly becomes bored with the crabs. C. The narrator becomes increasingly interested in the seagulls that eat the crabs. D. The narrator becomes increasingly interested in saving the crabs from harm. 3. Part B. Select the sentence from the passage that best supports your answer to Part A. A. Early one morning, I walked out to discover everything had changed again. B. Every morning became a rescue mission. C. I turned over stranded crabs or tossed them back into the waves. D. I tried to chase birds away when I saw them eating the crab eggs. Number 4. What does the narrator tell the reader about the relationship with Grandma? A. The narrator shows the reader that they have a neutral relationship with grandma. B. The narrator shows the reader that they have a warm relationship with grandma. C. The narrator shows the reader that they have a positive relationship with grandma. D. The narrator shows the reader that they have a negative relationship with grandma. Number 5. How long have horseshoe crabs lived? A. 350 years. B. 350 million years. C. 200 years. D. 150 million years.